Hi Gemini, this is Marishi, my channel Shaloka. I've already pulled out 5 cards to see what is the story which wanted to come through for this week. We got the Star card as your first card. Prince of Cups in reverse. Second of the reading is the Seven of Wands. We got the Two of Pentacles and the last card is the Ten of Wands. Behind the deck is the Eight of Cups. Okay. When I split the deck, we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. I can see the Six of Cups in reverse as well as the Seven of Swords. Okay. Gemini. Some of you Geminis out there might have been trying to balance things. Even if there is not much being offered, it is something which you were fixated on. It was some kind of a dream. Okay, but it wasn't working out the way you wanted to work. Things were not going great. Okay, and it has been a challenge to put up with this. It has been a challenge to keep it together. Okay, with that Ten of Wands there, it was a struggle. It was weighing you down, but yet you were still trying to make it work. Okay, very defensive. The way you're coming through is you're very defensive of this dream of yours. Okay, very fixated over not letting go. Okay, if you see this card, it's trying to juggle two balls at the same time. You have a shitstorm around you. Okay, you're standing on one feet. It's a slippery rock. Yet you're much more focused on keeping this in balance. You don't want any of it to slip through. So it was important to you. Whatever your dream is, it is important to you. Okay? And you were defending this for a very long time. And it had been a struggle. It has been a struggle. There is nothing much coming out of this. How much ever you try, there is nothing much coming out of this. Maybe the other, whoever you're trying this with, significant other, or whatever the situation is, there is no return on an investment. There is nothing coming back in return. The other person is not, is not bothered. It's almost like it's a one-way situation. You're trying, but they are not bothered. Okay? Somebody is disappointed very badly and walking away. Okay? There is a strong energy about moving ahead. You might have worked, you might have tried to balance the situation thinking things will turn around. But it never did. Okay? Now you're moving forward, even walking away. So things will literally, it's almost like for your own heart. You want to heal your heart. You want to stop it hurting any further. Because already the Six of Cups, already your past, whatever you had in the past, it has already frozen up. It's like once upon a time. Again, with the Seven of Swords, people are, doing things behind your back. There is a sneaky energy. Things being done in the dark. That is why you realize things are not going to go back to where it was once upon a time. And there is a definite need for movement. Okay, with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Somebody is literally kind of cheating you, betraying you behind your back. And you're not liking it. You're just not liking how things are right now. And you don't see a future. Okay? You don't see things going back to where it was once upon a time, and you don't see things moving forward in the long run. You're not optimistic about this anymore. Definite betrayal, just what I was speaking about. Ten of Swords. Okay, it might have been repetitive. It wasn't just once. This might have happened a couple of times. Just once. They might have betrayed you a couple of times. You're literally exhausted. You don't see a future anymore. That is why you're deciding to walk away. Yes, King of Swords. You're making that decision now. This is the right thing to do. Because that's not going to work out anymore. Okay? Because they are never bothered. They are not even apologizing for what they have done. Why am I trying to struggle here? Trying to keep it together? Why am I living with this person? Why am I, trying to compromise with this person when they don't have any kind of, regret, any kind of guilt about what they were up to. They were adamant. The way I look at the Seven of Wands as well, they are very adamant with the way. It's almost like they think it's all right. They're okay with it. It's normal for them. They're putting up. They're putting out an energy where this is how I am. I'm not going to change for you. If you want to live with me, it's all right. Just deal with it. That kind of energy. King of Swords and the Death card. So you're coming to that conclusion. You're making that decision that things are going to be dead and it's no point trying to dig it out. Trying to revive this dead situation. Because it's a Death card in reverse. It's already 6 feet under the ground. There is no revival there. Yeah. To get this Four of Wands. To get the stability back. There is no way. Yeah, how much ever you try, how much ever, you think you have it in you to, bring them back or bring the situation back. Just give me a second. How much ever you fight to have it your way, how much ever you think there is still an opportunity to make it work. Not really. I don't see that happening. Things will never go back to where it was. And I see you not asking you to not fight this anymore. It's not even worth the fight. Yes, King of Pentacles. Some of you might be dealing with an earth sign person. Under the fire, we're speaking to the Gemini, right? So fire sign person or any air sign person. It could be a water sign as well. Anyways, King of Pentacles and maybe a Capricorn. Gemini, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. There is a strong Capricorn element which is coming through with the King of Pentacles and the Devil card. So they are asking you to cut the chain. Cut whatever the cords are which is tying you to this toxicity. Which is making you trying to balance it out. Trying to compromise it with them. You need to break free from that negativity. Yes, and take charge of your life. Take charge of your life like the King of Pentacles. You need to be back in your power. Even if it means starting over again, you need to bring your life back on track. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian as well. Move on with your life. Six of Wands and the Chariot energy. It's not a failure. Just because you're putting up with this, you don't want to feel like a loser. No. Nobody has the right to, judge you. Just because you're leaving something behind, a person behind who's not even bothered about how you feel. Who's doing things behind your back. You have done nothing wrong. Keep your chin up and walk away. Even the Six of Wands is talking about, you don't have to be ashamed of anything. You're still a winner, even if, you lost out on this. It's not even worth fighting for. Yeah. On the Ten of Cups and the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. It's a dead end. Whatever you were working on, whatever you were expecting to make it work, is a dead end with the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. This happiness which you were looking for is never going to happen. Yeah? Let go with the Five of Wands in reverse. Stop fighting. Stop thinking about it. Take the element of the Queen of Wands. Be strong. Be determined. You should know your self-worth. As what I was saying about failure and you might feel like you are failing something, but you're not really. You should have the courage to stand up for yourself. You should not put up with a situation or a person who is treating you like shit. If you're letting them, it's on you, not on them. You are letting them do it. You cannot keep blaming them. After once, it's okay. But twice, thrice, it's on you. Yeah, you gotta walk away from your dreams. Because you need to understand it's... walk away from your dreams. Whatever that star card was about. Because with the Prince of Wands and the Two of Cups, you might think there is still an opportunity. Yeah? Queen of Cups. Think about, you're very emotional right now. And the way it looks, you're very emotional. You're thinking your life has come, everything, your world has come down. The World card and the Five of Cups. You can't distract yourself from that. You can't look past that spilt milk. With that Five of Cups. How fucked up your life is because of what they've done. You can't look past it. You're looking over that spilt milk and crying over it. You feel like the victim. You might have cried for 1 month. It's okay. You have to grieve. But second month, third month, fourth month, 1 year, that is not justifiable. Okay? You might be thinking about the betrayals. Okay? There is so much, it might not be easy. It's easy for me to say. I get it. It's easy for me to say because you're going through it. Not me. There's two fives. It's conflicting, okay, in your headspace. You can't just get over it. You feel so betrayed. You feel so out in the cold, not knowing what to do. You feel very lost. Okay, with that Five of Pentacles. There are two fives now. The Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Very, very conflicted energy. You just can't get past it. You feel like your life is over. Very overwhelmed with this King of Cups in reverse. Very overwhelmed. It is affecting your mind space. Just Eight of Swords. You feel very trapped, not knowing what to do. It's just in the headspace. All you got to do is remove this blindfold and you know exactly what needs to be done. You would know it is not worth juggling this anymore. If you keep doing that, it is just going to make it much worse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. But you just got to let go with the Four of Pentacles. You don't have to hold on to this any longer than how much you had. Three of Pentacles, it's not working out. There might be other people who was involved. You're not liking your situation as of now. Hierophant in reverse, things have just shattered. The foundation you had is already broken down. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, because even with a Star card as your first card, Taurus also had the same card. Push past this. Push past this. Okay? You're still not willing to get over this. Okay? It's almost like, you're trying to you wanting to manipulate the situation, not wanting to see through uh, the clarity of the situation, not wanting to move past the facts. You want to ignore the facts for some reason. Yes, you might be coming out very much like the Empress, who's very composed, but inside, okay, behind all that facade, you're losing your mind with this Temperance in reverse. Your life seems to be out of balance. You can't think straight. There is, yeah, because all you're thinking is about this Lover's energy. Gemini. Yeah, you can't just get over what you had with this person or this situation, whatever it is. You just can't get over it. You're still waiting. Yeah. Illusions there with the Moon card. You're still in the dark. You're still looking back. Is there still a chance? Okay? It's almost like you're not listening to your inner voice with this High Priestess and the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're not thinking straight, not thinking clearly. Queen of Swords is a person who is in upright, who is very fair, who is very just, who does the right thing. Okay, she doesn't care about what her heart is feeling. It's beating hard. Okay. It might be hurting you guys. Okay, you might be very anxious about how things are right now. Is it affecting you very harshly in the sense like your judgment is clouded, if I can put it very kindly. Your judgment is being very clouded by what is happening. Okay, very anxious, very anticipatory, like what will happen, should I keep waiting, what if they come back, all that. Wheel card in reverse, just not willing to accept things are not going to turn around. Okay, it has crossed, but you just don't want to accept that energy with the High Priestess. You're thinking a little negatively, just don't want to accept it, accept the facts, not willing to move on. Okay, being a little foolish right now. Okay, you are rebelling against what you have lost. Some of you might be dealing with another air sign person or a Gemini itself. You want this so badly. You really want this so badly. With this Four of Swords, you're losing faith over this, but yet you're hoping for, you might be contacting them. Something about that. You might be contacting them. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you might be dealing with another earth sign person, a Virgo or a Capricorn. You might be communicating with them or doing something. Okay, some kind of an action is being taken or some kind of a communication to get what you want, to get the stability back. But you're losing faith. Losing faith. And I don't have much faith in this situation. Yeah, because it's a dead end with the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords in reverse. It's dead end. It's a Titanic which has already sunk. This, you might have had something in the past, but it's just memories now. It's once upon a time. Six of Swords, it has already come to a complete full stop. Six of Pentacles. Okay, triple six together. Okay, you need to make a decision based on what you're seeing and what is going around you. There is an imbalance in how things are. This person whom you're dealing with, or whatever it is, it seems to, they might be being generous to others around you. That is the reason why things have come to a full stop for you, because they might have already got involved with someone else. You really need to make some kind of a decision already. Okay? Or they have already made a decision. Okay? They are involved. Just what I was speaking about. They are involved with, they came to a full stop regards to what they had with you, because they are already involved with somebody else. And it was very wrong. Okay? It was so wrong to you. They did some kind of an injustice to you. Okay? They didn't think straight. This could be happening at the workspace as well. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles. It's almost like a selfish energy. Your whole reading talks about you don't want to get over this. Okay? You don't want to get over this injustice. It's affecting the way you think. You still want to work it because you think there's still a potential in making it work. There is still a potential to nurture this if you put in the effort. That is why I told you about, you might initiate some kind of a conversation, initiate some kind of an action for them to, you're trying to manipulate this. Of course, I understand it is a dream, but they are not, reverting back to you. They are not putting any energy in this, and it's clear to you. Yet, yes. Just think back. The Princess of Cups. I was speaking about the Prince of Cups in reverse, and they showed me the Princess of Cups in reverse. So you look back and assess what has been happening. Do you really think this person was genuine when they were with you? Yeah? Was this cup full when they were with you? Was it genuine enough? And you will get your answer. Okay? Very confident about having a second chance with this person. Turning the judgment around. Very confident about, this. But literally not thinking straight with a Hangman in reverse. It's kind of lost. You still think there is a chance after the Tower has, shit has hit the fan. You think there is still a chance. There is still an opportunity to fix things, to, build up the tower again. But you got to understand, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, there is not really a potential there. You cannot be optimistic about it because you've already assessed it. That is why we had the Four of Swords. Oh, sorry, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not yours. Anyways. That is why when you looked into this whole situation, when you assess the whole situation, you know your answer. Your answer is the Seven of Cups in reverse. There is no potential there. You got to surrender to this. Okay? You got to surrender to how things are, because there are other people who's involved in your story. I don't know what that is about, because that was the last card, and I'm not going to look into anything else. You got to heal your heart, okay? Stop hurting yourself even further. You've been hurt enough. Okay? Like I said, it is not going to be on them. The blame is going to be on you if you knowingly keep hanging in there. It's going to be on you. That's it for now. This is Marishi on my channel. If you look, until next week. Bye-bye.